How old are you?
I'm 23 from Malaysia. Actually, for now, I'm like last year in my university.
You're still in university?
Yeah.
Are you taking online classes, or are you going back in the fall?
No, basically, I just end all my classes, and now it's like just waiting for my graduation. It's gonna happen on September, I think.
Oh, okay, cool. What university?
Yeah, it's Malaysia University, but it's kind of like I don't know, like they have a headquarter in China, but the university is Xiamen University, Malaysia. Yeah, but in Malaysia, it's kind of like a China university, but another one, small one in Malaysia.
Got it. And it's called Xiamen.
Xiamen. Yeah.
Siamen.
No.
How do you spell it?
Xiamen.
Ah, I got it.
Yeah.
And are you majoring in computer science?
Yeah, of course.
Okay.
Everyone should study computer science.
I agree.
Yeah, like if you want to build something, you can't really do this if you are not a computer science student.
I agree. Okay, I have so many questions. How did you get into computer science?
Yeah, okay. Basically, it's because of my brother. Like, my brother is a very smart guy also. He's like Carlos, if you know. So, he's in the same class with Carlos, and then at that time, I just don't know what to do. Like, when I was 12, I'm not, 17, like when you want to enroll into university, you are choosing your majors. Just there's too much options. And my brother say, just go for computer science. It's gonna make you like a millionaire, and you can build anything you want. Okay, so I just go and then just start my computer science. Learn.
When did you start coding?
I think it's 19. It's pretty late, to be honest. Like my friends, some of them start from 15, 14. But I think it's okay to start late because until now I can build anything.
Yeah, now you can build anything. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I think so. Like after like 3 or 4 years, you can build anything. I would say like if you learn to code before like 10 or something, you're like a wizard, like next level, and you'll never catch up to those people. But still, you can do a lot still with the skills you have.
Yeah, I hope I can learn computer science before 10, but because I was not in that kind of family like Elon Musk.
Yeah.
But if I have children, I will let them learn like, before 10. Give them programming rules, read this, and become a tech founder.
So now tell me your story about what are you working on now?
Yeah, now I was a founder and mainly working on privacy asset management, like Safe. Safe is very big. They secure like over 100 billion of assets. But these 100 billion of assets that is from DAOs, SMB, crypto native startups, big institution is public. So, and this causes issue is that there's no privacy, and when those crypto companies they pay in payroll, everything's public, and it's very bad because usually we pay in a batch transaction and we just pay everyone in one transaction. And if you go to that transaction, you see everyone receiving how much money.
Mm-hmm.
And this kind of issue, I think, is one of the main blocker of those Web2 companies want to adopt crypto. So instead of just the Safe, we are building another privacy layer on top of Safe. And we also want to like.
What is Safe?
Safe is like a multi-sig. Like they have a platform, you can create a multi-sig wallet and add your maybe your co-founders.
Oh right. The Safe, the protocol that runs
the Genesis Safe. Yeah.
Genesis Safe, and this is for Ethereum and.
Yeah, basically it's for EVM chains. But I would say almost every chain, like those non-EVM Solana, they have their different name. It's named Squad. It's doing the same thing like multi-sig, asset management for teams. But all of these are public. So now we are trying to add another layer, like privacy layer for teams, so that the teams can pay payroll in with confidence into their investment strategies in private. On top of privacy, we want to add AI because usually security and usability is like trade-off. If you want more security, you need to do more work on like you need to do encryption, store or something else, extra work loss, and we think that AI can help get this. Like AI can make crypto more usable while insecure.
Uh, and so this would be an application layer that makes privacy on top of the public blockchains, EVM.
Yeah, basically it's like multi-sig with privacy and AI.
Uh, cool. What is your story? I'm curious about your story with building products and being like a founder. How is what is like your progression story about like did you build products before or like apps before? How did you get started on this path?
Yeah, it's like the first project I built is very simple. I think it's like my personal blog, just some static front end, even without back end. Later, I just
What year was this personal blog?
I think it was 19 or 20.
Like 4 years ago,
Yeah,
2021.
3 years, 4 years. Yeah. And I just built some simple thing, and then I stopped. I just go to class, and some very basic thing, and then I go back to my home, just playing some games. So I think I wasted 2 years just playing games, not learning, and then later I met with Carlos. We go hackathon, we build something new, like decentralized freelancer like marketplace.
Mm-hmm.
They connect the freelancer and the builder, not builder.
That was with me 2 years ago.
Yeah, that's how I start
Yes,
into building in
built the
Web3.
front end.
Yeah, I just built some front end at that time. That was still very new, and just then built a few later, like Sparkles, if you remember.
Yes.
And then we built a few things. Later, I met another guy, Maddie. Then that is the time we first start building a client side project. Build like NFT, one chain NFT battling game. Then later, I joined Carlos, and now we kind of like review our own project. So I turned from building a simple thing, go to hackathon, build client side project, and now I turn into a founder. But now I was like still in discovering what should be the best project look like. Still like finding the product market fit.
Interesting. Did you? So just for reference, we'll have time boxes to 10 minutes. Is that all right? We're already 6 minutes in. Is that good? Okay. And well, I'm curious, what did you write about in your blogs? Did you write any blogs?
Yeah, not really. I just at that time I just want to learn front end or back end, and then they say like I search what's the best project I can build to learn.
Mhm.
They say a blog. Okay, yes. Okay.
Did you write any article blogs?
I have a blog website, but I didn't write anything.
I mean, at least one.
Uh,
Right.
I don't remember I write anything, but maybe one. Like at the time, I just care about the tech. Like, I just want to build something, host a server or something, and then I just throw it.
I also had a blog built from scratch, and I wrote just random articles about like JavaScript frameworks, and it was just like a couple articles, but it was interesting to look back on how I was looking at the world then a couple years ago. So I'm curious about um, you talked about like building products and finding product market fit. Like, what is like your current like uh, paradigm thinking strategy about like what you decide to build, yeah, and why, and like yeah.
Okay, hard question. Uh,
You must be thinking a lot about it because like you decide like what you want to dedicate your time to, and like so like what is your criteria for like thinking about that, like making a decision or what to build?
Actually, it's an idea from Carlos, and then at that time I built on .NET, but after we built this, at the time I'm building, I didn't think about anything. Like I'm just kind of like doing a client side project, but the client is Carlos. I just build without thinking why I should build this, what's the target audience, why someone want to use this. Just follow from Carlos, and then I build this, I launch this. There's no users. Then later, this is the time I think like why I'm building this, why this feature, like who will be benefit from this feature, and then at the time is when I start thinking like how the whole project should look like. And this is the time I reimagine the project and some privacy. I try to solve the real world pain points and looking for grants, talking to people like I share an idea, I get some feedback. Why this is not useful? Why they might want this? Why don't want this? And I'm still in the process of refining the idea and like seeking for grants so I can build this and validate if this is something that people want.
Mm-hmm. So to try to rephrase it, like you're looking at putting something out there, getting feedback, looking for what real world pain points exist to solve them, and looking for grants to support.
Yeah, because it's hard to proceed without funding, without financial support.
Yes, fascinating. Um, so
One time.
yeah, any last kind of like during the last 10-minute conversation, is there anything that you came to your mind that you wanted to like bring up that was like really interesting or exciting?
Yeah, I think everyone should post something online. Any case articles, your tweets on Twitter. Feel like recently I feel like it can connect you with the world. Like because Web3 guys, you don't really need those guys in real life most of the time. But they are very good people that can help you to get connections. So maybe I post something like this, a guy like this connect with me and he have another connection. So I can access all this connection and then in one day I meet them, can request help from them and everything's compound. Instead of you just building alone silently, not sharing what you're building, you're not connected to the world. So if the product is useful but it's not visible to the world, it's not useful then. So really that's the thing.
Oh, amazing! Yeah, I love that thought. I'm also like thinking about that a lot too. Yeah. Uh, Amazing power of the internet and connecting people and networks. And I think it's like thinking about you as an individual. We exist in a community. We exist on Earth as a species, as a human species, and then it's like you can only do so much as an individual, and you belong to the larger kind of context, and that's how you evolve by that connection. That's my kind of thoughts.
Yeah. For individual is too limited what you can do. That's why we have teams. Like you can't really proceed much. As a solo entrepreneur, I think that it still can be successful, but I still prefer to have teams supporting like backing you and somehow can make it.
Mhm. All right, thanks, and good luck. And
Yeah.
Jake, yeah.
Son?